All right, I want to talk about one more thing, and then I probably let you go. Anybody ever hear of the moment of truth? What the moment of truth is? Somebody, yeah, maybe, okay. Moment of truth is a single point in time in an interaction between a customer and a service provider where one of three things happens. You meet the customer's expectation, you exceed the customer's expectation, or you fail the customer's expectation. And when we look at TQM and service management, we are always conscious of moments of truth. And a sports analogy is, stepping up to the batter's box. What do? You strike out, you hit a home run, or you get maybe a single. Okay? I'll give you an example. You're staying in a hotel, and you need some extra towels. You call down to the front desk for extra towels. How many times should the phone ring before someone picks it up? Name again?
Kendall.
Kendall. How many times should the phone ring?
Once.
Wow. What's your name?
Todd.
Todd, what do you think, Todd?
3 at the most.
3? What do you think?
I say 2.
2. We all have different, but you guys are playing along great. We all have different expectations. Okay? The phone rings twice. We've met your expectation. We've exceeded your expectation, and we've failed your expectation. Right? Isn't that fascinating? I think that's fascinating. Moments of truth are what our customers' expectations are, whether we step up to the plate and meet it, exceed it, or fail it. And when we do service research, I've done a lot of it, and I basically come down to this. How many moments of truth? Let's say you go out to dinner tonight at a steak restaurant. How many moments of truth are there? 1, 2, hundreds, if not thousands. Your total experience, and I hate to quantify this, but we have to in research, is made up of thousands of moments of truth. Okay? We pull into the parking lot. What's a reasonable expectation? What's a moment of truth when we pull into the parking lot?
Find the closest parking
Just
spot.
find a parking spot. All right? Let's say we pull in and we can't find a parking spot. What happens? We fail, right? What happens if we find a nice parking spot? Meets our expectation. What happens if we get that golden parking spot right out front? Exceeded, right? And so this goes on throughout the night. Now, we don't do this consciously. I don't think anybody, even I, as crazy as I am, I don't sit there and keep a running tally of moments of truth. But do you understand now that at the end of the night, you basically do subconsciously the mental math. You add up the meets, you add up the exceeds, and you add up the failures. Add them all together, compare it to your expectation, and what do you say? Good night, bad night. You understand about moment of truth? This is important because when we train our employees, we have to let them know every time a guest interacts with you, they have an expectation. And if you work for organizations like the Ritz-Carlton, their expectation of you, meeting that guest expectation, is that you exceed it every time. I'll give you an example. If you are a housekeeper at a Ritz-Carlton and a guest comes up and says to you, "Where is the ice machine?" What's the meet's expectation? Just what is the guest expecting? Yeah, you to tell them where the ice machine is. How do you exceed their expectation? You go get the ice for them. All right? If you're a guest and you just want the directions to the ice machine, but the housekeeper, who's it's not her job, well, it is, but you don't know that, says, let me go get some ice for you. What are you thinking? Man, I love this place. She's gonna go get ice for me. How cool is that? Someone loves me well enough. You know, and I had to happen, this happened today. The place I ate, again, the food, not that great. But the gal that was walking around checking on us, checked on us 3 or 4 times, and it was a self-service place. And she said, you drinking iced tea? I said, yeah. Let me refill that for you. I'm thinking, how cool is that? I was just about to get up and break my conversation to get more iced tea, and she's gonna go get iced tea from me. Did it exceed my expectation? Absolutely. So do you understand about moments of truth? And when you take services management, you talk extensively about this. So what are moments of truth? There are thousands of them. Guest calls in for a reservation, right? How many times does the phone ring? Right? Guest tries to find a restaurant. Guest parking. Guest welcome. Guest is told that the table is not ready. Sometimes that's acceptable, sometimes it's not. Guest goes to the lounge for a coffee. Thousands of moments of truth. And so now when you go out, and you know, I'm probably going to screw you guys up forever. Now when you go out today, anybody going out to dinner tonight? Gonna go eat something? You'll probably be walking through the door. Okay, what are my expectations? Before someone takes my order or whatever, right? I want you to do that tonight. I actually do. I want you to do it. And then keep a mental tally and report back to us on Tuesday, right?
Okay.
All right, guys, did you get your money's worth today?